you a couple of stories about fraud. As you say, the Bohemian Club? That's where all those rich Republicans go up and stand naked against redwood trees, right?
What's this picture of?
Actually, don't remember.
It's you at the Bohemian Grove. You told me that I'm delusional. So you were there. Can we talk to you about it, sir?
I am a happy member of the Bohemian Grove. I like the folks who come there, and it's really inappropriate for me to talk about the group beyond that.
What is the Bohemian Grove? Well, it's a kind of summer camp for the powerful, an all-male gathering in great secrecy.
All right, the informant back in the building. So as we can see, the topic today is the Bohemian Grove, right? And there's been a lot of speculations around this topic for a long, long time now. But it's a lot of patterns that's going on that lets us know there possibly could be some truth to these stories, right? And as we could see in the beginning, everybody seems to be scared to talk about the topic. But these people almost seem like their lives was threatened. Just like if you're a part of any other dark cult type of situation. But these people, nobody wants to speak on it. They even told one of the reporters that was asking questions about the Bohemian Grove, told the reporter, be careful.
What's going on with the owl?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Wow.
Just be careful, okay?
Be careful.
But a pattern that I did notice about this specific topic, this owl situation, this ritualistic behavior that these people are doing in front of this big statue, it is kind of weird, right? But I've seen this owl too many times. These owl symbolisms has been in major films like Harry Potter. Harry Potter, that's one of the main symbols that they put in that movie or that series or whatever the case may be, right? And then we stumble upon this owl again from one of the biggest artists in North America, which is Drake, right? OVO. That's his symbol. And it looks very similar to the Bohemian Grove symbol as well. And it's just weird. And it kind of made me think about what Kendrick Lamar said about Drake. Maybe there's a deeper meaning to what that statement was about, the certified line, right? So maybe Kendrick Lamar knows something that we all don't know. But one thing we're seeing is these patterns of these symbolism lines up too perfectly with these symbols that he can't be excluded. And we know to be in the industry, you have to be a part of certain situations, organizations, right? And that's just what I'm getting from it. And then even to go a little deeper, there's this movie on Netflix called The Ritual, right? And it gives the same energy of the whole Bohemian Grove situation. These people from the Ritual movie are bowing down and sacrificing others to this demonic entity, which they show is very real. I'm not talking about the Bohemian Grove. From the movie The Ritual, very, very realistic deity that they were bowing down to and stuff like that. This shit is scary. That's a scary movie. Look it up. The Rituals on Netflix, the Netflix originals, right? But it carries the same weight of people bowing down and sacrificing others, which is what they're claiming that was happening at the Bohemian Grove. Even Ryan Garcia was talking about that.
What's the Bohemian Grove then?
It's in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
It's been documented already.
Yeah.
There's been many politicians, many actors, many musicians, artists. They come together and they do these rituals to this an owl or whatever it is, and they do sacrificial rituals.
And it's like when these people start to get higher in Hollywood or the entertainment industry, period, they start to divulge certain information, because I feel like a lot of people try to go down a rabbit hole and try to see what, because even when you're a celebrity, before you make it there, You've heard things, but are you the type of person to ignore those things and still tread forward into the darkness? Or you think you're going to be prepared because you know certain things that others didn't know while they were entering the industry? And it's kind of scary because some people willingly sell their souls, right? And in Ryan Garcia case, it's like he saw some things that he just was not with 100%. And we see this in the entertainment industry so much, of these young folks going into Hollywood, boxing, anything that has to do with entertainment, sports. The guy right now on the NBA team talking about all these things, this is not a coincidence. It's so many NBA players that spoke against the system. Kyrie Irving, so many people. And not for nothing, there's speculation saying this is why Kobe Bryant is not here anymore. He was speaking and he was digging into certain topics that had nothing to do with him, and he met his fate that way, right? So when we talk about Hollywood and the darkness, it's not just in the movie or the music industry. It's in so many different industries. Anything that has to do with entertainment. Football is entertainment. Soccer is entertainment. Any sport, it's entertainment. There's someone watching it, right? Whether you feel like it's real or fake, that's your business. What I'm saying is, it's so many patterns within this whole industry or industries that we can't really ignore it. And only if you're paying attention, you're going to start seeing the small details that mean such big things. Like, you could find out so much just by connecting that small owl that Drake uses for OVO. The Bohemian Grove uses that same owl as well. The same owl, not image wise, but an owl is a part of Harry Potter, the series. What's up with the owl, right? And we all always knew any witch movie that you ever saw, they probably had an owl in there somewhere. So these people put these things in front of you, and ironically, Drake's connection, Drake been connected. He chooses an owl for his OVO brand. I wonder why that is, and why Kendrick Lamar made the statements about him, accusing him of certain situations. Not saying it's true or not, but it lines up perfectly with certain dark organizations and the practices that they said these people are capable of and what they do in the dark. I don't know. This shit kind of spooky. The Informant, I'm out.